that it is the market where only institutional investors are present, whereas in Poland generally, on WSC and especially on the New Connect, the presence of individual investors is very strong, and this presence assures the necessary liquidity of the market. So New Connect is something we would like to convey to other markets in the neighboring countries, including Romania. We are also interested in a very close cooperation with market operators here, and that is why we decided, and we are very engaged in the process of assisting Civil Stock Exchange or CIBEX in developing cash market for other securities than derivatives. And we are also very open to cooperate with Bucharest Stock Exchange. We understand that now the situation is that for the time being the two stock exchanges which evolve and which will develop in a sense independently, but nobody knows for sure what the future will bring. Probably there will be a sort of consolidation in your market. Again, our own experience shows that it is something which may be very good and very efficient for the local market. I say our experience because we have dealt for some time with such a situation in Poland, where two regulated markets were present in the country, but then something like a de facto consolidation occurred, and now there's only one regulated market, that is Warsaw Stock Exchange. So we are very focused on this market on both levels. One level, companies which would like to benefit from the growing integration of the economies and markets in this part of the European Union. It's a very good phenomenon that we are both members of the European Union, because it allows us to benefit from all privileges and all chances the membership creates for us, including chances following from the fact that we live in the same regulatory environment, and this regulatory environment will promote cross-border transactions without any doubt. The cross-border transactions may be executed, for instance, in the form of dual listings or cross-trading between Poland and Romania, and hopefully such transactional schemes will be introduced in the very near future.
We have the last 2 minutes.
Yes. I was just going to end.
Great.
And thank you for your attention. We will be delighted to answer all the questions you might have, more or less or more specific regarding the WSC Polish market or Poland or everything related to us. And I'm using this plural because I'm not the only person here representing Warsaw Stock Exchange. You may contact other people who came to Bucharest, people from our business development department. They sit this table. Yeah. I'm also here with Ms. Lidia Adamska, who is the member of the management board of Warsaw Stock Exchange. Thank you, Lidia. We will be very much happy to answer any questions you might have during this conference. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, if there's an urgent need for a question right now, I guess we do have time for one. In case you don't have a question, I thank Ludwik Sobolewski. And we've had two special guests who came from Poland, which is not that far away. But now I will invite a speaker who actually flew in from California, which is a little bit further. It's George Haber, as they call it in the States, or Haber, as you would call it in Romania. Originally Romanian, now living in California, entrepreneur, guru, and investor, who actually is right now at 2 o'clock in the morning time, just about.
12:30 at night.
It's 12:30 at night, so George will go to sleep soon. But before that, let's hear the presentation, George.
Thank you so much. The agenda of my presentation today will be some introduction, some shameless bragging. In Romania, it's loud and neușinată about myself, not because I want to show how good I was, but because I want to inspire all of you who are better looking, smarter and younger than me, that you can do a lot more than I achieved. Then we'll talk about the only universal change in the universe, in my view, which is change itself, the only universal constant. We'll talk about technology a little bit, kind of high level. Then I'll talk about the people that I agree with, my good friends Charles Darwin, Albert Einstein, and Abraham Maslow. We'll talk about why start startups, and marketing, where our friends Thomas and Ludwig will help us bring money and create an exit. And how do you make it happen, putting the two together? So, I was born in Oradea. I started with rock and roll and disco. I had the phenomenal fortune to sing in the same band with our good friend who just passed away, Adrian Pitia. He was much better at singing, so he continued in art. I was not as good. I had to go into electronics. Then I immigrated, went to Israel, where I studied at the Technion, a pretty good and tough school, taught me a lot of good things. From there, I moved to California. It's sunny, good wine, everything is fine there. I started my first company in the field of DVD and video. It was called Comcore Multimedia, bootstrap. Nobody would have invested in me at that point. I was just, a crazy kid. We sold the company for $70 million to a multinational, who's now a multi-billion-dollar company. Then after that, I started my second company, a company called Gigapixel in 3D graphics. We sold that company to 3DFX for $180-some million. Then I started a company called Mobiligen, and right now I'm running Crestatec. So, about myself, as I said, I like to be in motion with love and emotion. If you love something, if you believe in something, you can make it happen. Believe me and try it yourself. I was a board member in 3 public companies on NASDAQ, Zoran, 3DFX, and Intervideo. I am also a board member of a couple of private companies, and I had the unbelievable fortune to be involved with a couple of phenomenal Romanian companies. Interact, that was just acquired by Adobe not so long ago. I'm also involved with Radu Georgescu's Avangate company that is revolutionizing e-payments, with Florin Talpeș's Bitdefender, and with one of the least known companies that creates products that you all use, No Bug. Probably, except a couple of people who work there and are in the audience, you don't know that all the No Nokia phones that you have in your pocket were verified by this